It'll be fun when the
Kyrie
humidity
John of
gets
Brooklyn.
Welcome, welcome.
here.
Hey, everybody, it's Alexander up in Jersey.
Welcome, brother.
Gabby Tolber in Orlando, Florida.
Welcome, Gabby.
Good morning, Calvin. How are you?
I'm doing well, JC. Saw that you guys had a lot of fun with the what's it called, the virtual reality game, the thing.
Yeah, we did.
Nice. All right, welcome everyone. Please go ahead and turn on your camera if you can and mute yourself. It's a great Monday. We're gonna get the week started. So go ahead and just share a little bit about who you are. Actually, not who you don't have the time for that. So just tell us where you're calling from.
Newark, New Jersey.
Some welcome.
George from Lake Forest.
Dawn, Houston.
Don from Houston. George, welcome.
Harford County, Maryland.
Maryland, awesome. Welcome, Carla.
Bruce, Naples, Florida.
Awesome, Bruce. Nice to have you.
Victor Bushrod from Washington, D.C.
Ooh, Washington, D.C. Nice. Welcome, brother.
Leroy, St. Louis.
Leroy, St. Louis. Awesome, awesome.
Solar Lou here from the Tijuana headquarters.
Ooh, wow, nice.
Anthony Kilgore from Port Orchard, Washington.
Anthony, what's up? All right.
Lonnie Williams from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Awesome. All right, I think should we get started soon?
Yeah, and make sure we are recording if we're not recording yet.
Yes, sir. Let's record to the cloud now.
Recording in progress.
All right, well, welcome everyone. Happy Monday. Today is going to be a really strong week for a lot of us. We're going to get a lot of stuff done. So today we're going to have a quick, training as far as how to help us get better in our solar scripts and how to communicate with more people and just build better connections, which means, if we have better connections, we're going to have a better time getting those sales and also recruiting others as well too. So today I'm going to have the man, the myth, the legend, him himself. He has recruited thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, if I'm not mistaken. And, he's been in the business in building people for many, many years now. Started at the age of like 16 and has built an empire since then. So I'm really happy to be part of the team. And many of you guys already know him, putting together lots of events. And I think this Saturday, we're going to have an event coming out in Santa Ana, Super Saturday. So if you have guests and friends and family who are interested or curious about the solar industry, let them know about it because it's free. They get free lunch and they get to hear it from a lot of experts out there, including the VP of Sales himself, which I'm going to bring on, today to talk about the scripts. But yeah, this guy needs no introduction. You guys already know him. His name is JC, but he's done a lot, helped a lot of people. But one thing that I'm super excited is the fact that we're going to be leading a new vision, a new empire into the, in this industry. And I think it's only going to be a matter of time before we start over, not just in the solar industry, but in many other aspects as well too. So I'm very excited about that. So please help me welcome my friend, my mentor, and our VP of Sales, Mr. JC Rangel. JC, there.
Yes, Calvin. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Calvin, for that kind introduction. Yes, indeed. We have our Super Saturday this weekend here in Los Angeles, Santa Ana, California, which is Orange County. So it's from 10 to 2 FY. By the way, there is not any lunch. So I want to make that clear. I don't want people to come here with those expectations. So it's 10 to 2. We're going to go hard for 4 hours. I recommend that you have some breakfast ahead of time because we're going to go hard for 4 hours. We're going to take maybe a 15-minute break. Give me a second. We're going to take a 15-minute break. after the business presentation, then we're going to go ahead and get into the training. So it's going to be a presentation from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then from 11:15 till 2, we're going to go and start training. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with our affirmations. And I want you guys to unmute yourselves, repeat after me, and we're going to get these affirmations. All right. So I'm going to say.
Did you crop it, or that's how it came?
You guys repeat after me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go.
I need them almost like passport size.
Solar professional.
I am a solar professional.
I do business morally and ethically.
I do business morally and ethically.
I am successful, intelligent, and confident.
I am successful,
intelligent,
and confident.
I do not depend on luck or unrealistic possibilities.
I do
do not depend on luck and unrealistic
possibilities.
possibilities.
I am making a positive impact in the world and in the lives of others.
I am making
a positive
I radiate with confidence, and people feel that.
I radiate with confidence and feel that.
I am building a renewable energy empire.
I'm building a
renewable energy empire.
Therefore, money comes easily and frequently, increasing quantities.
Therefore, money comes
Easily and frequently
increasing
quantities.
All right. Give yourself a round of applause. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure everybody's muted. 1 second, mute all. Okay, so it is very important that when you are saying these affirmations, that you feel and think about what you're saying. You want to feel and think about what you are saying, what you are putting out there, right? And not only that, the first one, by the way, it starts off by saying, I am a powerful solar professional. That one, I switch it off between I am a powerful solar professional and I am a powerful entrepreneur, because that's what we are. We're not just solar professionals. We are building our solar business, right? So you want to make sure that you keep that in mind, okay? So I'm a powerful solar professional or a powerful entrepreneur. So let's do this. We're going to talk about scripts. I've got a script sheet that I will share in here, okay? That way you guys can have it. As a matter of fact, before we even get started, I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. That way, if you guys want to go along with this, you guys can go along with this. We've been putting a lot of different scripts on this Google slide. Give me a second. Not Google slide, but Google Notes. Where's the chat? There. Oops. There's a chat. 1 second, guys. Everyone. And send. Cool. So if you guys want to open up this sheet while we are doing this, that's fine. I'm going to share it on the screen, so you don't really have to, but it's good for you guys to have it, right? So when we're talking to people, listen, motivation is important. Knowledge on solar is important, of course. And the best way that you're going to get the knowledge, ladies and gentlemen, is by doing the stuff, by closing some deals with a mentor, closing some deals on your own, right? The best way that you're going to get good at scripts is, guess what? By using the scripts and talking to more people, okay? The best way you're going to get better at objections is by talking to people, getting the objections and handling those objections. So let me share the script. Now, before I do that, I did send a message to share a script. Anybody that has a script that's worked for them, whether it's for cold market, whether it's for prospecting, like recruiting or homeowners or objections, right now is the time to unmute yourself or put it in the chat. Does anybody want to share some scripts that have worked for them? Please let me know. Perfect. By the way, Kadisha says she loves the affirmations. Awesome.
I have a script.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, so after like over 30,000 doors doing door-to-door solar, one of the things that I found is really effective and to the point is knock, knock. Hello, my name is Dayan. I'm local here in Tulare, and it's my job to check with all the homeowners to see if you ever gotten any solar proposals and how did you make out. And then just listen.
Nice.
Yep,
Good.
and
Hey,
so it
listen,
kind of
been
keeps it
setting
quick.
appointments with that.
keeps
I
it
like
quick.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you've certainly been setting appointments with that, bro. And here's the thing, when it comes to scripts, let's look at this. When it comes to prospecting, let's say we flip a coin 3 times. We flip a coin 1 time, it'll land on heads, let's say, or tails. We flip it again, it'll land on, it could possibly land on heads twice. We flip it a 3rd time, it could possibly land on heads 3 times or tails 3 times, maybe even 4 times, right? But if you flip a coin 10 times, what is the likelihood that it will fall on the same heads or tails? Like heads 10 times in a row. Would you guys say that that's very unlikely? If you flip a coin 10 times, yes. Same thing with prospecting. I could talk to 3 people and have them say no to me, no to me, no to me. Most people, after 3 to 5 no's, get discouraged and they want to walk away and give up on their goals and their dreams, right? But if you go out there and actually talk to 10, 15, 20 people, you need to talk to a lot more people than that to build a business, right? Whether it's selling or recruiting, building a team. But I want you to take that into keep that in mind, right? That the more people you talk to, the more you increase your odds of somebody saying, yeah, actually, I'm interested. So even if somebody goes door knocking with a very basic script, the way Dayon just shared, that works. Now, could the script get better? Yes, it could get better. We've got a 7 steps to the door knocking script. But I've said it many times. If you go out there and talk to enough people and say, hey, my name is JC, I'm the solar guy in the area. Just wanted to stop by and see if you guys ever consider solar. I guarantee you, that may not be the best script, but I guarantee you some people will bite. Most people, however, that are building their business are not willing to do the thing necessary long enough for them to see the fruits of their labor, right? So let me go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, awesome. A lot of you guys are on here already. So let's start from the top. So we got scripts for homeowners, for recruiting, for door-to-door, and more. So the homeowner script, we talk about this in the Fast Start training. Hey, I just got started in a new career in the solar industry, and I'm super excited about it. I'm currently finishing up my certification, Michael. And here's the deal. I need to design 4 new solar savings reports and present them. I was wondering if you could help me out with this, bro. Look, you don't have to go solar or anything like that. You just have to let me present it to you. Now, if you allow me to present it to you, Mike, what will happen is that my company will actually give you a 3-night and 4-day stay in Vegas. There's no timeshare presentation, by the way, and it's a win-win. You get the trip to Vegas. I get to finish my certification and hit my bonus. Could you help me out? Do you guys see where I'm coming from with this? So what if somebody on here knows 10 homeowners, 20 homeowners? If somebody knows 10 homeowners and they actually keep, here's a key. What I'm going to talk about scripts here, ladies and gentlemen, is not only the key. There's things between the scripts that I'm going to give you that are key. Key number 1 is this. If you want to be a professional, somebody's off of mute, please make sure that you're on mute. Somebody just coughed off of mute. If you want to be a professional, you've got to practice, ladies and gentlemen, the scripts. You're going to hear me beat the dead horse over and over with this. Drillers are killers is a saying that we have in martial arts. Drillers are killers. You throw a jab, then a leg kick, then a cross hook, and you do it again. Then you do it again with your partner. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. When you are actually in a competition or in a real fight, you don't have to think about that. You will notice that your body just does it. It's repetition. The same thing applies with scripts. Scripts. The best movie that you've ever seen, guess what? Has scripts. The best commercial. You guys like some Super Bowl commercials? Guess what? Those have scripts, and they practiced those scripts over and over. Notice that when I say this script, I'm not going word for word. I'm just giving you the bones here. Okay, so keep that in mind. You got to practice these scripts. If you do not practice the scripts, okay, you're not going to be as effective. And you will be the reason why you are not successful in the business. Okay, that and the fact that people are not consistent, right? Here's one tip I'm going to give you. Find a workout partner. What do I mean? Find a workout partner in this business. That is one of the biggest golden nuggets I've ever given you. Let me explain. By the way, I know that we have a bunch of network marketers. If anybody here can recommend a product to me that helps me with this, I have a deviated septum because I broke my nose when I was 16. I think that's the reason why I get this. I don't know what the reason is. I'm guessing that that's the reason why. If anybody has something to clear the throat, I have a problem with that. That's why you hear me do that a lot. It's very annoying. So anyways, let's keep going. Having a workout partner, what does that mean? Finding somebody in your company, doesn't have to be in your upline or your downline. It can be sideline. It could be in your upline or downline, that's fine. But it could also be sideline. Somebody that you are held accountable to. To do what? Easy. The 8-point system. You want to be successful, you got to follow the 8-point system. There's an 8-point system training in the back office. If you want to build a successful business and you haven't gone through the 8-point system, ladies and gentlemen, you are messing up. You've got to go through the 8-point system and master it. Look at the WhatsApp group. Matter of fact, let's look at it. Trust me, I'll get to these scripts. Look at this. Who put this? Chris McHenry, generate 14 points. Here's a breakdown. He attended training, he got a point for training. Personal development. Door-to-door prospecting, he got 6 points. Prospect or follow-up or three-way calls, he got 2 points for that. Right? Utility bills, none. Right? Tag the mentor to schedule an appointment. 4 points. So he got 14 points on 5/9. Okay? Here's the rest of them, right? So my point is this. This is how you are tracking that you are being accountable daily to the proper activity. So let's keep going. If they agree, so let's say, for example, you contact the homeowner and they agree to give you the information. Here's the information you get. Name, address, phone number, email, and utility bill. Okay. Then after that, you schedule an appointment with the mentor. Here's some objections that may come up. How much does it cost? Okay. Well, we won't be able to tell until we look at your bill so we can see how much electricity you're using and how much you are actually paying for electricity. Also, the way the sun hits your house and how much sun exposure makes a difference as well. So frankly, we don't know what it costs. But here's one thing that we tell them, especially when we're talking about a PPA or a lease. In California, we sell a lot of that. I tell people, look, there's actually no loan. You're paying this much. Let's say you're paying $300 a month. We could get you down under that 300. How much we get you down under the 300? That's to be seen depending on how much electricity you're using. I have no idea how much you're using and what you're paying for that electricity. But there's actually, with the programs that we offer, there's not even a loan. There's not even a debt on your credit. It's just a bill swap to a smaller bill. Okay. Here's some other objections. Okay. It's too expensive. Okay. You know, solar is much different these days. And 95% of the time, it's more expensive not to have solar. Because remember this, facts tell, stories sell. There's even no loan options with no debt on the credit. Okay. And the solar payment will replace your utility company's payment, your Edison payment, your Duke Energy payment, right? But usually you can save between 15 and 50% on your electric bill. Okay. Now, if you don't practice these and you got people that give you these objections, oh, but I heard it's too expensive, and you never practice them, guess what? Whose fault would that be? Because I can't practice for you, right? Let's keep going. Do you mean expensive as in a big loan expensive, right? If they say it's too expensive. Oh, do you mean expensive as in like you're going to have a big loan expensive? Is that what you're referring to? Because we now have no loan options. You just become your own utility company. Instead of paying your utility company, say $200 a month on average, your new payment replaces that old bill. Usually in that case, you'll save between $20 and $100 on what you were paying before to your utility company, $200 a month, right? As mentioned, there's no loan and no debt on your credit. It is just a bill swap. Key, it is just a bill swap. But your solar payment has an end date. Your utility payment doesn't. Think about that. Not only can we save you money, but the solar payment has an end date. Your utility company has no end date. You're always going to pay that bill the way you've always paid it, but every year it will go up more than the year prior. Boom. Here's a good nugget for you. Since 1975, utility rates have increased by no less than 5% per year. Since 1975. Here's an elevator pitch for homeowners, right? If I want to pitch that I'm a solar pro. I'm a nationwide solar broker. I help people go solar with zero upfront cost. Our average customer saves between $50 and $200 a month by going solar with us. Elevator pitch. That means you're in an elevator. You gotta give it to them fast, right? I meet this lady at the elevator, you know, and somehow the conversation of what do I do comes up, and I want a picture from a homeowner standpoint. Oh, well, actually, I'm a nationwide solar broker. I help people go solar with zero upfront costs. As a matter of fact, our average customer saves somewhere in the neighborhood of $50 to $200 per month by going solar with us. Are you a homeowner, by the way? You guys see where I'm going with this? What if she says, oh, no, I'm not a homeowner, but yeah, that sounds interesting. I hear that the solar industry is doing pretty good these days. What do you think I'm going to do now? Personally, I'm going to switch gears. I went from the solar specialist to now the solar recruiter. Now the solar broker that builds his brokerage, right? Thank you. Now I'm going to go and say, hey, well, listen, I'm actually in charge of the national expansion nationwide for our solar company. We also offer security. We're always looking for people interested in making a six-figure income, okay? Here's my card. Let me know if you have anyone who may be looking for a career change or simply to supplement their income. Or I might just ask her direct. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. So she told me she's not a homeowner. Hey, no problem. By the way, I'm actually in charge of the national expansion for our solar, and we also offer home security, right? If you ever keep your income options open, I'd love to share with you some information regarding our company. What is the worst that's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? She's going to say no. Now, as a professional, I want you guys to put in the chat, yes or no. As a professional, am I emotionally attached to the yes or the no? I want you to put in the chat. No, you doggone right. I'm not. I'm probably never going to see this person again. Who cares? Who cares? I just had a conversation with Gabby. She recruited a stud of a person in Houston last week. She reached out to him. I talked to him a long time. She says, hello, how you doing? Then she said, hey, let me ask you something. I won't mention his name, but let's just call him John, for now. John, let me ask you something. Are you keeping your income options open at the time? John says, yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. What do you got? She says, watch this video. This is what I'm doing. Let me know it after you watched it, and I'd love to answer any questions you may have. She recruited this dude, this guy. This gentleman has made a ton of money in the direct sales industry, all because I think it was done on Facebook. Because she understands I'm not emotionally attached to the result. I'm going to talk to these people. The soft approach. This is something, listen to me closely here, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that everybody here, somebody type in everybody in capital letters, so everybody knows that I'm driving the point home. Everybody, todos, okay, should do. Now, here's what I'm going to put people on the spot a little bit here. Everybody, says John. That's right. Everybody. Everybody. So here it is. How many of you, I want you to put in the chat yes or no. I want everybody to participate. How many of you have already made a list of 100 people plus and contacted 100 people minimum to let them know that you are in this industry? I want a yes or a no in the chat. There's 81 of you, so I want 81 yes or no's in the chat. Okay, so far it looks like 50-50. Yeah, so far it's looking pretty close to 50-50. Wow, very nice. Let me tell you something. The people that are saying yes, okay, that'd be me. Good job, Sam. Angel, I already knew that. I love it. I love it. Let me say, here's the thing. I'm going to start from here. Maricruz, Angel, Sam B. I'm looking for more yeses. Jonathan Franco. Pete, Chris, Alexander. So far, the people that I'm mentioning here have positive results. Is that a coincidence? Now, what if you actually master the script? Drillers are killers. The mind forgets, the body remembers. You practice it so much that the mind forgets, the body remembers. Somebody says to me, you know what? I heard solar's too expensive. I don't have to think about it. The body remembers. My mind and my mouth remembers. Oh, I heard that solar's too expensive. Oh, do you mean too expensive as in a loan expensive? Because maybe that was the case with another company you may be working with. With our company, we actually don't offer options that there's no loan, no debt on your credit. And whatever it is you're paying for electricity will get you a smaller bill with blackout protection. Like most of the time when we sit down with somebody, brother, I mean, 95%, not every time, but 95% of the time, they are kicking themselves in the butt. Why didn't they go solar earlier? So I'm not sure what you mean by too expensive, but that's certainly not the case. And if you want, I could look at a bill of yours and I can give you a solar savings report, no obligations. Matter of fact, I'd be happy to email it to you. No problem. Now, I just say that just so I could get the bill and keep moving in a forward motion. Does that make sense? But notice how I'm keyword nonchalant. That is a word that you should get familiar with and you should strive to be. When it comes to prospecting, it is very important for you to be nonchalant. Like not needy. I'm not needy. I'm not over anxious. And I certainly do not have commission breath. What does commission breath mean? It means that I'm eager to get your business, so I'm a little too pushy. I'm not nonchalant. I feel and look a little bit desperate. That's not good for business. What's good for business is me acting cool like 007. How if 007 was in our business, how would he ask for the bill? Would he be over anxious? No. Would he be cool, calm, and collected? Would he be nonchalant? Yes. 007, James Bond, would be cool, calm, and collected. Then after he collects your bill and sells you a solar, then he recruits you. Then he's going to celebrate with a drink, a martini, shaken, not stirred, right? So you got to be nonchalant. That is a key word, nonchalant, right? So here's a soft approach that everybody should be doing. And let me tell you something. I've got 22 years experience in this. Why will most people not do it? I'll tell you why most people won't do it. Because most people are merely interested in succeeding and winning. They're merely interested. They're not committed. Interested means I will do the stuff when it's convenient. Committed means I will do it regardless. I'll find a way. I'm going to go over, under, or through. I'm going to find a way. Success is my duty. How many people in this here, and I'm going to go through the scripts faster after this, but how many of you guys, put it in the chat, have kids? Raise your hand if you have kids. Say yes and yes. Do you have kids, and would you take a bullet for your kids? It could be yes and no. It could be yes and yes. If you have kids and you would take a bullet for those kids, would you take a bullet for them? Okay. What if you don't have kids? Do you have parents? Do you have somebody you love? Would you take a bullet for them? Is it yes and yes? Okay. I see a lot of yeses. Check this out. Of course. Perfect. Great. Here's a question. You say you take a bullet for those kids, right? I believe you, by the way. Let me ask you this. Would you take a no for them? Would you take 100 no's for your kids? You guys see where I'm going with this? Would you take over the course of 5 years, would you take 5,000 no's for your kids over the course of 5 years to make this work? Now, here's another question. If you were really in a situation where somebody had a gun pointed to you, just to your leg, not to your heart, not to your liver, but to your leg, would you rather take this shot or take 5,000 no's in 5 years? I think most people say, give me 10,000 no's in 5 years. I don't want to get shot in the leg. But when we put things into perspective, see, that's how I look at it. For me, it didn't start with my kids because I didn't have kids when I started this journey, right? The network marketing journey. It was my mom. Somebody asked me, would you take a bullet for your mom? Hell yes, was my answer. I said, would you take a no for your kids? Would it be worth it? Would you be consistent for, not for your kids, sorry, for your mom back then, right? And that put things into perspective. I said, wow. So here's a soft approach. I make a list of everybody and I give them a call. Let's say I call Don. I say hi to Dawn and, you know, find out how she's doing. By the way, when you're calling people, it's important that you, number one, are in a hurry, and number two, you're excited, but you're in a hurry. You got things to do. So I want to let Dawn know I don't have a lot of time to talk. So I say something along the lines like this. Hey, Dawn, great. I'm very happy that you and your family are doing well. Listen, I got to run, but I'm super excited about this. The reason why I'm calling you, Dawn, is because I wanted to give you a call to let you know that I just started in the solar industry, and I'm extremely excited about this. And as a matter of fact, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 15 to 20 years. Anyways, Don, I'm just letting you know, in case you know of anybody who either has, you know, questions about solar, or if you know of anybody that may be interested in solar, Don, I'd really appreciate if you'd keep me in mind. There's no way you're going to practice this script and use it with 100 people and not get some affiliates, some ambassadors, some bills, appointments, recruits. You're gonna, something good is gonna spark. And guess what? Also, what's even more valuable than that, you're gonna get better, and your confidence is gonna get better. You're gonna learn some stuff. This, notice, I'm not recruiting her, I'm not selling her, I'm informing her. This is a soft approach, also known as the inform approach. Now, side note, if she replies with anything positive, sounds good, I'll keep you in mind. For example, I say, I appreciate that, Don. By the way, our company has a really cool affiliate program where they'll pay you between $500 and $1,000 if you refer us to anybody that decides to go solar. Now I'm going to go to get her to become an affiliate. Now, if she replies with something like, oh, really? No, okay, I'll keep you in mind. Yeah, that sounds good. And she says something like a little bit more positive than the usual, I'll go and reach out to exposure to the business. Let me send you a 3-minute video, Don, that explains a little bit about what we do. I could still be talking about the affiliate program, but what if I send Dawn the sizzle video and she watches the sizzle video and gets excited? I was thinking of making her an affiliate, but she's so excited after the sizzle video. Guess what? I'm going to expose her to the business. But guess what started it? Me calling to inform her with the soft approach. Magic happens. You'll be surprised how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Starts with the first bite. You'll be amazed when you actually put the work in, how doors start to open up, how opportunities, people start to open up. Have you guys, like, if you, sometimes I think back at things that happened in my life, like people I met or things that happened, I'm like, this would never have happened if I would have never met that person. And I would have never met that person if I didn't go to this event. And I start tracking back, and I realized some of these things are called golden connections. But I know that I got to go out there and expose people. I got to expose myself, meaning expose myself to the world. Like, this is what I do. And the right people are going to fall into place. Let's keep going. This is the same script, but instead of approaching it from you started as a career, you're approaching it from you started as a business, your own solar business. So you know, it'll only change a couple things. I wanted to give you a call to let you know that I just started my own solar business. I'm very excited about this. And this is what I'm going to be building for the next 10 to 15 years. Notice not what I'm going to be doing, but what I'm going to be building for the next 10 to 15 years. I'm letting you know, in case you know of anybody who either has questions about solar or anybody that may be interested in going solar, I'd appreciate if you'd keep my company in mind. This is for you entrepreneurs, that where you have a market that knows that you are a business owner, that knows that you are an entrepreneur. This is the same script, but you just change a couple of things. You're positioning it as if you just started your own solar business. Maybe you're a realtor. Hey, listen, JC, the reason why I'm calling you is because I want to let you know that we just started our solar division at Encore Realty. We just started Encore Solar, our solar division, and we're very excited about this. And we're going to be running this side by side with a real estate business. So I'm just letting you know, in case you know of anybody who either has questions about solar or may be interested in solar, I'd appreciate it if you keep me in mind. And what we're doing right now is we're calling all of our past customers like yourself to see if you've ever gotten a solar savings report, because we have a promotion where we'll give you a free trip to Vegas just for allowing us to show you a solar savings report. You guys see where I'm going with this? I mean, at the end of the day, working works. If they reply with anything positive, you could go, hey, I appreciate that. By the way, I'm having a grand opening via Zoom next week or tomorrow, whenever that is. Okay. The goal is to show people how to become affiliates for free and we pay between $500 and $1,000 per referral that goes solar with us. Can I count on you to make it? That would mean a lot to me. Homeowner getting the bill. Hey, Jen, have you noticed that your electricity bill has been going up a lot in the past few months or years? That's interchangeable. Yes, me too. You probably don't know, but I started with a solar company, and I'm now certified to help homeowners evaluate if solar is a right fit for them and could save them a ton of money on energy costs. Now, if solar didn't cost you anything out of pocket, would you be open to me showing you a solar savings report? You could throw in the Vegas Strip part there as well. But this is you contacting your warm market. Everybody should start with their warm market. And see, this script is for homeowners. These scripts we just did before, the soft approach, these are not for homeowners. These are for anybody and everybody. Maybe you approach somebody who's not a homeowner, but they know a homeowner. Then you can get the homeowner through there, right? Let's keep going. Let's go through some recruiting scripts. For your PBR, your private business reception, or your launch event, okay? Hey, John, I just launched my solar business and I'm super excited about it. I'm having a grand opening, okay, via Zoom because our business is nationwide. And the goal is to introduce people to our company to show them how we can save homeowners by going solar. We'll also show people how to become affiliates for our company for free because we pay $1,000 for a referral that they sent to us that goes solar. Can I count on you to make it? This is when you're having a launch event. You want to invite a couple of folks to Zoom or to your home and do a presentation and show them the opportunity presentation so you can recruit affiliates or consultants into your business. Let's go to an aggressive approach on recruiting. This is with trusted people. Okay. Inviting to a pre-scheduled event. John, what are you doing on, let's change this, Tuesday, because our meetings are Tuesdays. What are you doing on Tuesday at 5 p.m. that's more important than learning how to make $100,000 from home? Why is this highlighted, by the way? Because this is interchangeable. Okay, it's interchangeable. So let's highlight that. You could replace that with any of these. Find out what their motivation is. What if I talk to John and John complains about, not about money, he makes enough money, but he complains about not spending enough time with his kids, right? Hey, John, what are you doing on Tuesday at 5 p.m. that's more important than learning how to replace your income from home? See, maybe to him making 100 grand, he probably makes more than 100 grand. That's not the right approach, but maybe he doesn't spend enough time with his kids. Maybe somebody else is raising his kids, not him. So how to replace his income from home, that may catch his attention. How to be financially free, how to send your kids to a private school, whatever the motivation is. If I meet a youngster that's 21 years old, that's looking to get a new car to impress his girlfriend. Hey, John, what are you doing tomorrow at 5 o'clock that's more important than learning how to get that BMW that you've been looking to get in the next 6 months? Do you guys see where I'm coming from with this? I'm going to fill in the motivation there. Okay. Okay, I'll text you the information, jump on Zoom, or watch this video. I'm going to either get him to jump on the Zoom, the opportunity webinar tomorrow, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, or I'm going to get him to watch a pre-recorded presentation. I recruited 2 or 3 people this weekend with a pre-recorded presentation. I don't wait till the weekly meeting. I'm going to recruit them right now. 3 personal recruits over the weekend since Friday, from Friday till now. Okay. Here's a recruiting invite. Sarah, if 20 years ago you knew what you know now about Amazon and you had the opportunity to have invested or gotten involved, would you have done it? What do you think her answer is going to be? More than likely, it's going to be yes. If she knew 20 years ago what she knows now about Amazon, and she had the opportunity to invest or gotten involved somehow, she would have probably done it. Okay? Awesome. I have something bigger than Amazon. By the way, Amazon, you can replace it with whatever. eXp Realty for realtors. It could be whatever, right? Let me send you a video for you to check out, and then you send the proper video, okay? And send it to them. If they ask, what is it? It's actually the #1 fastest growing solar company in the world. It's the Uber of the solar industry. My job is to just expose people. Just expose people. Now, is every script going to be right for everybody? No. Every script is not right for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you have multiple scripts here. I'm not suggesting that you master and use every single script. That's not what I'm doing here. One of the things when I was new in network marketing, I noticed that they really rarely talk and shared scripts. I was like, yes, you're teaching me the philosophies of building. You're teaching me on why to build, personal development, but give me the how-tos. And I understand that the how-tos aren't the most important thing. The mindset is the most important thing. Some of you guys that disagree, that's okay. As time goes on and you build a business, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But I wanted to make sure that we give you the how-tos. That way there's no excuse. These are scripts that I use till this day, that I've used a ton of times for years, over a decade and a half or 2 decades, some of these scripts. Okay? They work. Let's keep going. Generic invite to warm market. Mike, have you ever considered the solar industry? Okay. Oh, no, not really. You know, why? Why do you ask? Well, I just started working with a solar company, and some of their guys are making a killing, bro. If you're open at all, I'll send you some information. Okay. Bro, eventually everybody's going to go solar. You make between $7,000 and $10,000 per sale. And if interested, if not interested at the moment, okay, no worries. I'll keep you informed on how things go for me. Here's another thing I ask when I expose somebody and they say they're not interested. Here's what I say. I say, hey, no worries at all, Mike. Is it okay if I keep you informed from time to time? Is it okay if I keep you informed from time to time? Why do I do that? Because I know that I'm in this to win it. And they will see me win. A perfect example is I got my buddy Pete on here with the LA Dodgers hat. Pete saw me in 2020 when I barely got started in the solar industry. And in the beginning, Pete wasn't open. He not so much that he wasn't open because he had a lot of personal things going on in his life. And I said to him, that's cool, Pete. Is it okay if I keep you informed from time to time on my progress? Yes. Perfect. He just gave me permission to follow up from time to time. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Because I have the mindset of, I'm going to win, dude. So you give me permission. I'm going to let you know once I made my first sale. I'm going to let you know once I got to manager. I'm going to let you know once I got once I became a mentor. I'm going to keep you informed from time to time because this is the long game. Remember, building a business on the recruiting side and even the sales side is 3 things. It's a sprint, it's a relay, and a marathon. The sprint is, I want to get off the blocks fast. I want to call. You got to watch a 7-minute video, okay, that every new recruit should watch when they get started. Somebody posted in the chat here, the 7-minute video. Everybody should watch that video, and everybody should get every new person to watch that video. There's a reason why I explain what the next steps are. The faster training, okay? So I'm going to keep them informed. So my mindset is, I'm going to build this. I'm going to be here 5 years from now. So the people that tell me no right now, I'm going to recruit some of them in 6 months, in a year. It might take some of those people 3, 4, 5 years to recruit. That's okay. I'm still going to be here. I'm going to be selling. Here's what I'm going to be doing. 3 things in a nutshell. I recruit, I sell, and I train to recruit and sell. I do number 1 and number 2, and I train to do number 1 and number 2. You get what I'm saying? I recruit people. That's the number 1 thing I do. Why? Because when you become a mentor, here's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. Pay close attention to what I'm going to tell you right now. When you recruit, here's what happens. When you recruit and you are a mentor, what will happen is this. Let me go ahead and spotlight for everybody. When you recruit and you are a mentor, that is such a beautiful place to be. Now I can go recruit somebody, put them through the proper system. And as I put them through the proper system, I need to help them close their first 3 sales. So what if I put them through the proper system successfully? I help them make their lists. I do the game plan interview with them. I make sure that they call them. I schedule a point. Let's meet at Panera Bread. Let's meet at Starbucks, or let's meet via Zoom. I don't care. Let's fire our phone calls together because I'm hungry and I'm committed to success. I'm not interested in success like most of the world is. I don't say I want to be successful because it sounds cool. No, I say I'm going to be successful because I'm committed to being successful. So I'm going to make things happen. What if I help the new guy get his first 3 sales? We each make about 10 grand. And I help him recruit his first 4 recruits so he pays no more. Now I got another 4 people that I can help them get their 3 sales. Another 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. I just made $50,000 because I recruited one guy who I helped get his 3 sales and his 4 recruits. Are you guys following me here? That's why I say recruiting should be the #1 answer to 95% of your problems in this business. That's how I got blown up. Anthony Bonilla is a mentor here. Ask Anthony. I helped him close his first couple sales too when he was new. Then he recruited a couple folks. I helped them close a couple of sales. Boom, boom. And I helped them close a couple of sales. Boom. Then some mentors started popping up. Perfect. Now more sales are coming in. My overrides are kicking in. Let's keep going. Hope you guys are getting some value from this. Okay. New homeowner list. This is what I did when I was new. I didn't do traditional door knocking. I did the new homeowner list. And I made this script and it worked. It's not a complicated script. I knock on the door. I have a training on the new homeowner list, by the way. It's in the back office. Hey, how's it going? My name is JC. I just want to drop this off. And I hand them a flyer. By the way, congratulations on your new home. It's beautiful. And they answer, thank you. Hey, no problem. I just wanted to introduce myself because I'm the solar specialist in the area. And I help a lot of people in this area go solar. By the way, have you guys ever considered solar? That's it. That was what I did. And if I say, tell me yes or tell me no, but tell me fast because I got to go. Now, here's the thing. As you get better, you will know. That's why you got to attend training. As you get better, you will know that very often you'll get some pushback, some objections. And a new person is going to take that objection and feel like, oh, it's over. I got to go. And the truth is, no, it's not. The initial objection is most of the time a knee-jerk reaction. So let's say the homeowner says to me, oh, yeah, we looked at it and yeah, we weren't really interested. Oh, yeah, we looked at it and it didn't make sense for us. You tell that to me, I'm going to peel that onion a little bit more. I want to know more. You'll be surprised to find out that when they say, yeah, we looked at it and it didn't make sense for us, that sometimes people mean that somebody talked to them about solar, but an appointment was never made. They never actually saw a proposal. So I'll dig in. Oh, really? So somebody sat down with you and your spouse and shared with you the benefits of solar and how much money they could save you? Oh, no, that never happened. We talked to somebody at Costco and stuff, but yeah, it just really didn't make sense to us. Oh, okay, hey, no problem. I understand. Listen, I mean, looking at your house, I only visit homes, because this is the new homeowner list. I only visit homes that have 3 bedrooms and a pool. I mean, I'd be very surprised if you guys are not paying a minimum of $200 per month on average. And I don't know if you know, but if you go solar, you could certainly save probably 20 to 50% on that electric bill. There's no money out of pocket. Plus, we can give you blackout protection. So when you say that it didn't make sense for you, was it that saving money didn't make sense for you? What exactly do you mean by that? See, I'm digging in a little bit deeper, right? Because I got an opportunity. I'm talking to a homeowner. Also, I am committed to success. So a little objection, it's not gonna deter me. A little objection is like, whoa, we're just getting started here. Let's find out what's really happening, right? I've had people tell me, yeah, we looked at the solar stuff, but we decided not to. Then it turns out that they talked to a solar pro or not a solar pro, but a solar rep. And the solar rep never went back. Oh, so you guys ended up not going solar because the rep never came back? They're like, yeah, he never came back. Well, I'm sorry that you have that experience. I guarantee you that if we set an appointment, I will be back 5 minutes earlier than the time that we agreed upon. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Posture. It's called the backbone. Posture. And people appreciate that, right? Sometimes I had a lady say, yeah, we looked at it and we didn't qualify. Why didn't you qualify? She says, because we needed a new roof. And that company didn't offer it. They told us that we need to get a new roof first. And I asked, hold on, so they didn't offer you the opportunity to get solar plus roof at the same time? She said, no, they didn't. I said, well, lucky for you, I'm here. Because our company actually specializes in solar and roof. That's actually our specialty. Did you know that you could get a solar system with a brand new roof, with no money out of pocket, no debt on your credit, and will probably still save you some money or have you pay right around there? And you don't have to talk about saving money. Did you know that we could get you a solar system and a brand new roof in one monthly payment? So a lot of times they don't know that, but a new person stops at the first sign of rejection. A professional knows that's when the salesmanship starts. At the first sign or second sign of rejection is when you step in and you become a closer, right? Let's keep going. We're going to read a couple more, then you guys go look at this, okay? Contacting realtors on social media. For example, look at hashtags, just sold, closed escrow, new home buyer. There's a bunch of hashtags on social media. Comment. Congrats on your new close. We find that 30% of your clients will go solar without your advice. We are a nationwide company, and we can help give your customers a free, no pressure solar savings report. We also have multiple referral options. If you are open, I'll DM you. This is on social media. Yeah, I see some of you guys taking a picture of that one, huh? Some people are taking a picture of that one. I love it. Good. What if you just say, I'm going to go and make this comment on 10 posts a day? Then I'm going to make my phone calls, go do my prospecting. I'm going to just add this to my arsenal. Here's an example of calling realtors. Hey, Jason, this is JC with Encore. I'm a solar specialist in the area, and the reason for my call is because to see if you're already working with a solar specialist. Okay. Oh, my bad. I thought I misspelled it. The reason for my call is to see if you're currently working with a solar specialist. Now, I'm not talking about just being a referral partner or anything like that, but if you ever have a complicated sale due to having solar, I would love to be a resource for you. Would it be okay for me to email you some information? I'm just going through the rounds. I'm generating my 8 points. I know that I'm building my business, and it takes time to build my business. Some of you guys are going to do it through warm market and through calling realtors. Some of you are going to do it through warm market and social media. Some of you are going to do it through warm market and door knocking. There's a lot of ways to build this business. Some of you are going to do it just through recruiting a massive organization. We're trying to give you all the tools. So look, to wrap this up, because I got to get to the office. Okay. Here's another script on calling realtors, the last one. Hey, Michael, JC here with Encore. I'm a solar specialist in the area, and I work with a lot of realtors. I want to reach out to you to see if you're open to having somebody educate your customers on the benefits of solar. Not to mention that I could be a great resource if you ever have questions on selling a house that has solar. What if you actually made 20 phone calls like that to realtors? What if you made a commitment, keyword commitment, to talking to 20 realtors a day? I don't care if 20 realtors tell me to go pick rocks. That's irrelevant. Because I'm a champion. I am committed. I'm not interested. I'm committed. And guess what? I'm going to get better. Then I'm going to get sharper. Then once I get some of these people on board, I'm going to get more confidence. And I'm going to be better. I'm going to be sharper. And here's some bullet points if needed. No lien on the property. We have loans that don't show up as debt, so it doesn't affect the DTI. So no loan options. Best warranties in the industry. I already have a solar guy or a solar girl. That's awesome, Mike. In that case, would it be okay if I email you some information just in case this guy drops a ball, or if your customer wants a second opinion? See, again, I am a winner. That's what I'm saying is this. You need to say that. The mediocre mind will say, will ridicule me for saying so often that I am a winner. You know why? Because a mediocre mind does not understand the power of the subconscious thought, of the subconscious mind, and the power of affirmations. The power of the subconscious mind, what you feed it, your subconscious mind will believe it to be true. Whether it's a truth or a lie, it'll believe whatever you give it to be true. So when you keep saying, I'm a winner, I find a way to win. I am a millionaire. Your subconscious mind starts to figure out how you are a winner and a millionaire. And your identity starts to grow. How you look at yourself, how you carry yourself, the actions you take. So when I say this over and over in this training, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not really just saying it for me, I'm saying it for you. I already believe those things about me. I believe those things about me before I ever won in business. That's why I won in business. Because I acted as if until I became the person I acted. Write this down. Last golden nugget. Act the way you want to feel. And soon you will feel the way you act. I'm going to say it again. Act the way you want to feel. And soon you will feel the way you act. That is a quote from John Addison. I learned that quote in 2003, maybe 2004, 20 years ago. That's right, be, do, have. Act the way you want to feel. Soon you will feel the way you act. I gotta go. I hope you guys got value from this. If you guys got value from this, do me a favor. Go on the proposals page, and I want you to type in what you learned from this training so you let all the people that didn't get on there know that they missed out. And this training will be recorded in the back office. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the sales meeting at the office. Bye-bye.